Progeny, fear, inheritance. The first generation spawned from Gaia and Uranus were the Titans, vast elemental powers, not yet gods of legends, but forces given form. Among them were Oceanus, the great waters at the world's edge; Coeus, axis of thought and inquiry; Crius, keeper of constellations; Hyperion, light before the sun; Iapetus, whose line would shape the fate of mortals; Theia, giver of radiance; Rhea, mother of gods; Mnemosyne, memory itself; Phoebe, deep bright prophecy; Tethys, nurturer of waters; Themis, law before courts and kings; and Cronus, the youngest, born sharpest under pressure, time, harvest, and the inevitability of succession given form. And there were others, more heavy and strange: the Cyclopes, one-eyed forges of blazing power; and the Hecatoncheires, a 100-handed catastrophe. Uranus feared his own children, not because they were cruel, but because they were many, and because they were strong. They multiplied beneath him, filling the space he had claimed as his own. In them he saw not continuation, but displacement. The sky had blanketed the world to keep it whole, but now that enclosure was under pressure. If the sky did not hold, he would rupture. So he forced them back into Gaia's body, sealing them within her, and Gaia endured, as mothers do. She bore the weight without protest, made room where there was none, until even the earth could bear no more. Gaia did not rage. She did not strike blindly. Endurance had taught her patience, and patience gave way to resolve. She carved a sickle of stone, cold, deliberate, fashioned not in haste but in understanding. This was not impulse, but decision. Then she spoke to her children, not in fury, but in invitation. She asked them to rise against their father, knowing that the world could not expand and evolve unless something above was cut away. Only one answered, Cronus. When Uranus came down to lie with Gaia, pressing himself once more against the earth, sealing the world as he always had, Cronus lay in wait inside her, buried deep in Gaia's flesh, a weapon hidden under the skin. And then the moment came. At the instant of union, when sky and earth were closest, when enclosure was absolute and separation most vulnerable, he drove the sickle upward and struck from below. He did not act in passion, but in alignment with what he was. Forged under sharpest pressure, Cronus was time made decisive. Until this moment, time in the cosmos had no particular form. In Cronus, time sharpened. It learned to move forward and end things, a terrifying power. The blow was not merely against a father, but against a principle. The sky was wounded, releasing Gaia from the hermetic seal, and with that cut, time revealed its darker function, not only to flow, but to end.